screaming, Lord, why me? Why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far. He treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy, 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 my boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to crown? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got to take a luck. Going down. Nobody touching nothing. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to?
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Daniel Mengden gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery, not overpowering, good fastball, 89 to 92, good mix of off-speed pitches. But I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
So striding in, Cesar Morales. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, number 9.
First delivery to him on the way. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2. Fouled away. Full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Morales is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman.
In now for the O's, Juan Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Anthony McCaldy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Anthony McCaldy has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Here's Chris Davis now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
In now, DJ Stewart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he misses with it, 1-1. Mengden is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box, Thomas Yokoyama. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Three runs already home here. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Popped high in the air. Chapman will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Carlos Gonzalez, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris "Crush" Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
So coming to the plate, Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. This is popped up. Wins shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Yokoyama. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. In now, Boston wins.
Leading off for Baltimore.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Renato Nunez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And here's Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Nunez, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 delivery. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So digging in now, Cesar Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Nunez stands at second with 2 gone. Bouncer to the left side. Simeon's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it 3-0. Standing in, Chris Davis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Come on. Batting 5th, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
One out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Chad Pinder. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone. Runner at first here, one man out. Line to the right side, and that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Profar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. Two men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Olsen on third, Pinder on at second with 2 down. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Three and 1 now. Matt Chapman would be next. The set and the 3-1 pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Come on, let's get you out here.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Anthony
Juan Castillo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Anthony McCaldy. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
Oh, yeah.
The 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 19.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Runners on the move for second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 27.
Digging in, DJ Stewart. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Orioles held in check there, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Chapman gets his lead at first, nobody out. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Marcus Semien waits on deck. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Backhanded. There's 1 on the first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Come set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Digging in to try it again, DJ Stewart, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Stepping in now, Thomas Yokoyama. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Thomas Yokoyama has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Austin wins as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Pause and the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Working for the punch out and the offering. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Third baseman, Renato.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Yasmera Petit answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Yasmera Petit.
Renato Nunez will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And it's quickly 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here comes Davis. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
The designated hitter, Jace.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jace Peterson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Cesar Morales, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Stewart, the runner at third. Yokoyama over at second. Wins on at first with 2 down. The 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Pinder going back on it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Orioles leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Stewart. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Wins. Goes to get it. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Juan Castillo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Juan Castillo.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony McCaldy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game. And I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Two out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Number 50.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Miguel Castro is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Digging in, Matt Chapman. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 4.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1. Castro, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1 home is taken down and in for a ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. McCaldy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Hit on the ground is short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Orioles 3 and the A's 1. Settling in now, DJ Stewart. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 27.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready now for Baltimore. Thomas Yokoyama. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Striding in, Austin wins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
It counts 1-1.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hard hit towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he fouls this one off.
Shut him down now! Shut him down!
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jace Peterson.
Into the box now, Jace Peterson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the A's 1. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Weighing inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Yokoyama. 1 out. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1 and 2 now. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2 and 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Chad Pinder will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk. So
striding forward now, Chad Pinder, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count. 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Get something going.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Olsen, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That finds the zone, a called strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Stepping in now, Jurickson Profar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
The 2-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sinker. 3-2 now. Travis d'Arnaud, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tommy La Stella will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Hey guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
Sean Gilmartin comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Reggie Prado
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Marcus Semien will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. La Stella at third. Semien is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The center fielder, number 2.
Coming to the plate again, Chris Davis, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
To first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he is in there.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Struck him out, so two men are dead here, but there's still one big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Popped him up. Wins has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. We're through 6 full. The A's lead this one 8-5. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Morales. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Again, another foul ball. Popped up. Olsen in foul ground. 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Into the box now. Juan Castillo.
Juan Castillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. No balls and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Davis. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 7.
At the plate, Anthony Mercaldi. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Trevino, 28 years old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
48, Richard Blyer.
Ready for another shot now. Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Travis
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitch is at the knees and inside, but called a strike. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yokoyama has a play. 1 down. Ready once again, Matt Chapman. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Popped him up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now. Marcus Semien would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. But that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
Look, you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Looking to minimize the damage here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Simeon. On second, Piscotti. At first, 2 out in the inning. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman,
Andy Barrero trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 1, Andy Barrero.
Matt Olson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 10 and the Orioles 5. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the stretch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Try again, 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, DJ Stewart, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
The 2-1 home. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder has a read on it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Thomas Yokoyama, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Now the 1-1 pitch misses off the plate.
Come on, strike.
Now the 2-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Stepping into the box, Chad Pinder.
For the A's, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Stewart is there. 1 out. Now to the plate, Jurickson Profar. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. McCarty is up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, Matt Chapman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch fouled away. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We've played 8 full. Oakland is on top in this one, 10-5. David Phelps comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Ready for another chance? Austin wins. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Phelps, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Renato Nunez is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato.
Ready to take his hacks again, Renato Nunez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Sent out to straightaway center field. Davis is under it. 1 down. Now at the plate now is the designated hitter, Jace Peterson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Wins. Base runner at first with 1 out. Woo! 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 9.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Cesar Morales. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in now, Juan Castillo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped up. Chapman waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Oakland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Yusmeiro Petit claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.